Very off pace for Twisten to put that much pressure in. It must have been a misread in some way, shape, or form. And that's a shame. The knife used up cancels out the drone, and unfortunately it didn't get a tag onto Jady. Now he's got plenty of support, and Galby's resorted to tapping kneecaps. It's not looking promising. It's mine. He's pushed up B main anyways and got the control, I guess. They can start the rotate over. You've got a judge kill on short, Bucky holding B main as Spectre taking down players on the site. Navi putting up an incredible fight against Rifles. God B has lost his armor and most of his health. That reveal lands a shock dart right on top of them. These players are so low now. With the spike planted, they try to reposition down below. Obnoks now, though, is completely cut off from Gobby. Both players have to win their respective duels. A weapon upgrade for dinkzj. Maybe a downgrade for the range that he's on. He swings close and pre-fires. Left to Obnoks. 60 HP on the back of the site. The drone even reveals him, and now he'll be sprayed from above. Asking themselves that question. A force buy is what they decide on. And I think that maybe caught him off guard a little bit for SSK. In the end, though, the fight is traded out. The map control lands in the hands of Navi. And they're going to change the direction. Jady coming in towards short, and Gobby wins.
To lose, this was not the one I was expecting, but a heavy investment coming through from Big, and I definitely think that the surprise factor is there. Duno being caught off guard. Cloud has just walked into mid, and you know what? Yeah, he deserved that. To try to go that little bit further. He's not going to be able to take that control for now, and there's actually 3 players ready awaiting this shorty. Doesn't really do its job properly, but he has got a teammate alongside him. Obnoks is going to be dropped. Of course, they can res him, but well, in that spot.
Oh, come on. Can he stop on every map? Like, it's ridiculous. Doesn't matter what agent he's playing. It doesn't matter what map it is. There's another kill on Obnoks. He's down twice in the round after being rezzed on up. Twisten's not able to shorty on range, thankfully. So 2v4 emerges. Navi, well, they have quickly and convincingly.
Seems it. 2 players, or 3 even, taking the initial control, but then they have almost a double lurk coming through mid.
This very much won't be expected. At least you would imagine so. It looks like SSK is still around here, though. He's watching the angle. Oh, that's so beautiful. The trade is found, at least Big losing out on so many players. And although the spike is recovered, even getting this planted is honestly going to be a task. They have a bunch of utility. The drone reveals Twisten. A shock dart comes down onto him. He spammed through the floor, and now Gobby. He's gone undetected by the looks of things, but they know now. He has to cross. He has to be here. Goosey, but for the most part, feels like Big should be able to start to answer up, even if that's not the case. You know, slow starts on the attack side, it's fine, but you want to be able to find that pace, that rhythm. This time they've done well in getting towards the site, but it looks like Navi were happy to play that one quite passive. They're going to fight back in after giving up the space. And Jady, although he's good for one, he does go down, but there's plenty of players here to pick up the mantle. Duno on the backside even has support. And Big Up once again just
escaping afterwards.
Jady really wants to flash through that, but he can't. Gotta wait this one out. Players have made it to site, and they're gonna leave this one for a very, very open retake. But the good thing is, you know, they've got so much to work with here. Lockdown in play. What are you up against? So really, Obnoks is going to be the problem right now. Gobby doesn't have much fury or a second shock dart.
There's the lockdown. And the cosmic divide at the same time.
Even more
importantly, be destroyed.
It's the fact that Jady pops his ult, man. They can't throw through anything to deny that lockdown. They've got to fight instead. They're fighting more in tooth and nail. The fights go to Navi in the end, though. They switch back over to no. Well, I guess should be about to. But yeah, I guess he threw it, like, just as it was activated. Oh, no! That's just been gone. He's able to take SSK, Jady, and this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
I feel like Navi in this round just tried to, like, surprise Big and almost kick them while they're down. Like, okay, you won one round, now we're going to disrespect you. 2 players die in mid, the other dies running onto short. And while now you've got Cloud with an operator trying to hold the B site on his own, and they're just waiting. Like, this is just smart. They know that there has to be a re-aggress somewhere from the side of Navi. They're in a spot where they can't win this, really.
Last player standing.
Okay, there you go. He's going to run straight into his doom.
Yeah, it's nicely dealt with afterwards. dinkzj going to be the last one alive, 1v4. The player tucked up close, ready to take a blind approach in a way, though. They're going to be slowed.
Yeah, a lot of utility being expended to try and fight for control of the tree. It's actually an instant right click. I'm a bit surprised, and Jady's already managed to get the trade. Dinks on the site goes down to Twisten, though. However, Jady's still flashing back in, doesn't expect the second. Gotta be waiting around the corner, and now we'll double back. Rotation looking to come through from SSK.
What?
30 seconds left.
Could he see the barrel? Maybe? Op's very long. That's the only thing I can think of.
If he couldn't, then he's cheating, and we have a problem on our hands. Because no one just randomly spams a random corner that he smoked, by the way.
To kick this one off, to start it, Jady out of the round. And Twisten still putting up numbers. Oh, hello and good night to SSK. The door is closed, but not everybody's made it through. And so locked on the other side, Cloud's not really got a lot to do. This is pistol round for Big, I guess. Oh.
Okay.
Here, I've got him. Grab wall. It's gonna slow them a second. You're gonna have the nade right after. A swing out of Kaspe. Okay. You're gonna do decent damage there, but a player's made it out, and Obnoks is isolated. This is gonna cause a lot of panic for Big.
30 seconds left.
Oh, the timing. SSK could have had a freebie. He could have had another one. And then,
he's got a
course,
shorty kill!
Of course, Twister's got another shorty kill. This is now starting to get worrying. Good flash from Obnoks. And now this flank coming in from SSK's too late. Duno's the only one standing on this site. He'll get a plant, but the rest of the players are just going to look to try and push him down. The grab well pulls him away and even leaves him vulnerable. The chances of survival slim to none. And 3 HP. Well, that's probably could be a hell of a
causing Navi some headaches. It would, wouldn't it? Well, AslaN's certainly a fan of that storyline. He's picked up the first, but he's having a bit of trouble connecting some more. And now they're starting to group up and push out. A few more angles to worry about. The shots eventually land. This man has been alive for some time, but he'll fall eventually. Duno able to grab another spike on site. Plant secured. Kaspe rushing in to try and stop it, but it doesn't look like he's here on time. He's got to catch this 1v2, knowing both players are still towards the left side, but they're
5 seconds. Cosmic divide through. This puts a lot of the pressure
30 seconds
onto the two players currently surrounding this B side. There's still a lurk on the other side of the map, a really late one at that, and God B's going to try and challenge through. It's Twisted that catches that lurker, but the entries onto the B side are incredibly good. 2 kills already. Sneaky push from AslaN, which will take a little bit of extra control, but ultimately they have to wait for that Cosmic divide to fade, and Cloud is still going to cause them issues as they try and get back in.
Twisten's still alive. Means there's an op. It means there's definitely a shorty. Oh my god, AslaN! He's winning these fights! 2 versus 3 as we fall on in. The site's under pressure and SSK can't get anything done.
HP. And that's where the majority are right now. They're looking to face off against Twisted. That's not a battle I'd want to be taking. And well, now Obnoks has used that to get a little bit more aggressive. The danger of this round quickly diminishing. Obnoks actually gets the timing just right. Twisten hasn't given up this control. The operator just doing its job almost perfectly. And well, Dinks, it's a bold place to try and play from at this point, I'll be honest. With your whole team facing off against this op and losing, I don't know why you'd keep facing.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
30 seconds left.
Up in the next round again, even if they lose this one. Navi, they don't have any easy rounds from this point forward. 3 more needed to close it. Nice shots by Obnoks. That's what they needed.
Yeah, he's still fighting. He's just stuck in mid, so there will at least be a trade. A complete change of pace for Big, but it looks like they're going to face off against him once again.
Movement towards the B site. That cam, yeah, I'm really glad Kaspe took out the. Oh my god! That reveal is so huge! They're spotted, revealed up, spraying down, and it's left to SSK 1v3. And there was a big chance for Navi there. If they don't make a play like that, Big could have been in big trouble. But instead, they've got this one locked down.
Yeah, I love the little combination that they have there. Like, we've seen it a couple of times now where the whole plan for Kaspe is just to make sure that he pops that cage ready for the scan person who was slowing them down, though. Like, the value of it is actually huge. Like, Kaspe has done such an amazing job in the previous rounds of just delaying them. They're willing to invest an ultimate to completely destroy that ability. Now, Navi actually wait out the null command. The problem is, there's still going to be abilities on their side to sort of block things out. They're actually going to use a Cosmic Divide, but before it comes up, AslaN's managed to get the kill. So now they've defended it. It forces Big back. It is just spam of ultimates in this round to try and get something over the line. And on the edge, it's going to be Duno. He actually gets away with 2 before they can kill him off. Too little, too late. No, actually, I thought his teammate for a second. Oh, no, maybe Kaspe took a little bit of damage, but not anything to write home about. Cloud is not happy about that. Hot flash ready. Oh, it's almost perfect, but Cloud wins that battle as well. The youngster once again just taking things into his own hands, looking to try and put 12 on the board. Twisten fighting tooth and nail, and actually that's the spike down. He goes back for more. Man is feeling cocky at this point, and you can't really blame him. Sat at the top of the scoreboard and bringing Big a lifeline.
There they are.
Oh, what? I didn't know you could do that.
I had no idea.
Spike planted.
Okay, well, that's Navi in a 1v1 with Ricochet. What up? 12-10. 2 chances to close this out for Navi. Attack side. And it starts out with Twisten, man. This guy comes in with a triple kill. He's now been shut down. SSK getting his revenge. And the advantage is there. SSK! He's coming with the shorty! Take that, Big! Feeding them some of their own medicine. Oh.
Oh, it's SSK's round. Everybody else is just watching and waiting. I'm getting flashbacks to, you know, the Dursleys going, justice. Like, that's what springs to mind in this round. Justice. Finally, someone punishes Big with their own weapon of destruction. And while Obnoks, 1 versus 5, it is unfortunate. Big had many opportunities, many opportunities in the previous map to get themselves their first dub on the board. It comes close once again, but no.